We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Broncos offense has the football first here today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gaines. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Broncos are on the move here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Broncos, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Sayin. On the run here. Let's it go. Wide open downfield. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Over the middle and incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. That moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play now, running left. Ah, here he goes. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
On the ground, it's Peoples. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. It's a keeper. QB pushing from the marker. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face third and short on play number 13. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush. but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes a nice move there. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll ride the back again here. Past the 45. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Broncos pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. And it's caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest or go out and play dominant football.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. That That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. With the catch, it's Smith.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Second down after the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Madsen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the incompletion now makes it second and 10 from the 49. Looking to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Will hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Madsen. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Broncos. They were not going to catch him that time. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Broncos come to the line in a hurry up. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Broncos will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Boise State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself sick.
And the extra point makes it 28-6. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Sayin, bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. As the first down is still going. Throws the stiff arm. Now he's into the open field. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down and 10 now. And he keeps it. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They keep him guessing with a run. Fights off a defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Broncos. They continue to roll up the score. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to vet the deep ball. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Broncos look to keep this drive moving. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense is still clicking. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks an open space. Muscles past the defender. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Donaldson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to throw again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And now from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. He escapes the pocket. The receiver grabs it. Breaks free with room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Leaning on the run game here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Keeps it on the draw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Broncos come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.